What is up, what's going on? I'm the Capital G, and today I have a commentary over some Titanfall Beta gameplay for you on the Xbox One. And I'm going to talk about the gameplay first, and then I will talk about the other stuff that I intended to talk about. But first, let's talk about the gameplay. Obviously, like I said, this is Titanfall Beta gameplay on the Xbox One, and let me start off by saying Titanfall, or at least so far the Titanfall Beta, because I haven't actually played like the Titanfall, since it's not out yet, is amazing. This Titanfall Beta is fantastic. I can't stress that enough because I don't know what the feedback is for it so far by other people, but my feedback to you, to myself, and to my friends is that this game is fantastic. I was telling most of my friends because I got it before them, and I was just explaining it to them just to get them excited for it. It's literally no kidding, one of the funnest games I have ever played, and I don't know, I've played a lot of fun games of mine, like Modern for 2 and all that stuff, but regardless, one of the funnest games I've ever played. And it's not just fun, like if you do well, like some games, it's literally fun regardless of how well you do. You can do good, you can do bad, you can do mediocre, you can do whatever, and I guarantee you, you will still enjoy it, or at least for me, I've had so much fun regardless of how well or how bad I've done. And I don't know, I'm super impressed with this game. I was seeing like the trailers and stuff, and I was like, wow, obviously this game looks fun, it looks really cool, it looks new, it looks like, I don't know, it looked good. And I signed up for the beta, and I was expecting the game to be good, and I was expecting to be impressed with it, but I'm absolutely blown away by it. It's so fun. It's, like, I was looking forward to the due date of the game, the release date of the game. Now I'm super pumped for it, because I just want to play this game, like, crazy, because gosh darn, I can't even tell you. But there's games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and co-op games especially where it's so boring, or it's much less fun to play alone. And when you play with friends, you're like, okay, this game's actually pretty good, but I'm playing with friends, we're having a good time, whatever. I was playing, since I got this first, before my friends, I was playing this alone for the first night, and even then I was still having fun. So this is, for me, and it should be for you, a game where you can have fun if you're playing with friends, if you're not playing with friends. Regardless, like I said, I just have so many good things to say about this game, and I'm super excited to play the beta more and then play the full game more when it comes out. But let me talk about the actual gameplay in general instead of just ranting about how good it is. This, I guess, soldier, well, I guess it's called pilot gameplay, where you're just like the soldier, I guess, just like a normal first-person shooter, is really good. I don't know how to describe it, but I mean, it's similar to most first-person shooters, but it does feel really smooth. First of all, the guns are really balanced in my opinion. Like, there's only, at least in the beta, a few guns, and they're all like really similar, but you just play differently with them, and so that's fair. I don't know. Yeah, it's just basically similar to just most first-person shooter gameplays. Not too much to say about that, but I mean, regardless. Oh well, there is jumping. Jumping gets me so excited. I don't know why, but you can double jump, which is like jump once, and while you're in the air, jump again. You can jump and run off walls, so you can jump off the wall and run on it, or you can like attach to it and aim off of it. I don't know if that lasts forever though. That might be like for seconds, but yeah, you can run off the walls, and then once you land on the wall, you can double jump off of it again. So the jumping is crazy. I love, like, that's one of my favorite parts, is just the jumping and wall running, and just the way you can move around the map and all that stuff. But yeah, I can't think of anything wrong with the soldier or first-person shooter gameplay. That's fantastic. And then obviously what everyone wants to know or play, especially, is the Titan gameplay, being in the Titan, being the pilot of the Titan, and that gameplay is, again, it's one of my favorite parts. It's not my favorite part because obviously you're that huge Titan, and that part's obviously ridiculously fun because you have your main weapon, which is anywhere from like a single shot, really good gun. I don't know how else to describe that. Basically like a chain type gun, like just a really heavy machine gun or whatever, and then a rocket, and those are all fun to use. And then you have your ability where you put up a shield in front of you that catches everything, and then when you let go of that, it sends it back, which is one of the coolest things ever. That's very cool to use, very fun to use. You can actually use it really strategically too. I didn't think about it at first, but like someone's shooting at you and you reflect it back at them, they could catch it and reflect it back at you, but if you didn't use your whole shield the first time, you can reflect it back again, so you can just keep reflecting back on this. But that part of the Titan gameplay, the force shield, I think it's called, I forget, I'm not positive, but that part is so cool, and it looks awesome. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world when I saw it in the trailer. And let's see what else. There's rockets as well, special ability, and roll like I just did there. What else can you do? You can oh yeah, eventually you'll be able to get like a booster type thing. I don't know. I know the one associated with the Atlas is like a damage increase or something like that. That's cool. You can also melee, obviously. If you melee at a really good time when the Titan is doomed, which is when they get that like black and yellow health bar, you can melee them and like rip the Titan out. Not rip the Titan out, rip the pilot out, and like, throw away the Titan, which looks amazing. And you kill the pilot too, which you don't always do when you blow up the Titan. You always just blow up the Titan. You don't always kill the pilot, but that's a good way to kill the pilot too. But overall, the Titan gameplay is just amazing and fun. Like I said, this game's all around fun. And usually, I was thinking this too, usually like with Call of Duty or Battlefield, and I'm not trying to rip on those games, but I'm just saying, usually with games, you're always like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, it's a really good game, but then blah, 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 there's this and this and this that kind of messes it up, blah, blah, blah. But so far on the Titanfall Beta, I literally can't find one thing that makes me say, oh man, well, this is really messing with the game or whatever, or this makes the game less fun or whatever. I can't think of anything negative to say about it. I mean, maybe people have said negative things about it or whatever, but I can't think of anything to say about it. But one last thing before I stop ranting about the game. People, I think I heard some people be like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like Call of Duty a little bit. It's nothing like Call of Duty. Please don't listen to them. It's nothing like it. The only similar part is the first-person shooterness, and that's not even remotely similar to it. So don't even listen to those people. I have like a minute and a half to say what I wanted to say about my channel real quick. So I'm going to say quickly, maybe I'll extend on it in a different commentary, but this channel that you're watching this on is called TheCapitalG, or TheCapitalG is a URL. I am the one and only, as in that was my old YouTube channel, and that is like my gamer tag and stuff still, but obviously I'm also known as the one and only. But this channel, TheCapitalG, is the channel that I want to be my main channel, because my reasoning was that the one and only, like, even though I had 135 subscribers on it, which is really good in my opinion at like early stages of a YouTube channel or whatever, it's good, but I felt that I don't want to sound like obnoxious or anything, but I felt like I could have gotten more subscribers, which isn't super important to me, but I mean it's nice because it shows that people like watching stuff and stuff. But I could have gotten more subscribers if my name wasn't so hard to spell as the one and only, because it's THE14ND0N1Y, which is just really hard to spell. So my new name is TheCapitalG, and the URL is TheCapital. It's easy to spell because it doesn't have any numbers in it, and I don't know. I also wanted a fresh start for my channel to just add different games without confusion, because I was always confusing people with my game choices in my other channel. So I don't know. I wanted a fresh start on this channel, and I want it to be my main channel. If you're subscribed to me on the one and only, because I lied earlier, and this is also going up on the one and only channel, you feel free to subscribe to the one and only, but I also want you to subscribe to the capital G more if you're going to just subscribe to one, or maybe both. But thank you for watching this Titanfall beta gameplay and listening to my commentary. Please leave a like on the video if you liked it. It really helps me a ton, and comment with, just comments, and subscribe like I said earlier. But thank you, and have a fantastic day.